Hi everyone. Today I'm going to wrap up my time management series for busy moms with something that I was so good at. Probably something that you could say that I was pretty much an expert at, and that is procrastination. I was probably one of the biggest procrastinators and would put everything off all day, every day. And it really made things hard. Procrastination happens for a few reasons. Where, we tend to avoid uncomfortable situations. So that's a huge one. So we'll put, all the uncomfortable things off as long as possible. We also think that there's plenty of time. I'll do it later. There's plenty of time. And then before we know it, we need to get something done and we're rushing around, we're yelling, we're getting irritated, and it's just a bad situation overall. And of course, laziness. Sometimes we just don't want to do things. We'll wait, we'll stop, we'll do whatever, we want to do when we want to do it and when we're ready to do it. Procrastination has a snowball effect. So, think of it like this. If you have dirty dishes in your sink, I'll do the dishes later. Then there's more dirty dishes in the sink. I'll do the dishes later. You could have spent, 10, 15 minutes doing a few dirty dishes that were in your sink and getting all the dishes done. And now you're spending half an hour, 45 minutes doing dirty dishes, but you have to take your son to the baseball field 30 minutes early for his game. Do you guys see where I'm going with this? It's just it builds up, and it just makes things harder for yourself. If we weren't procrastinating and we just got them done, things wouldn't be so bad. We're already busy as it is. We get up early in the morning, we go to work, we take care of our families. When we get home at night, we bring our kids wherever they need to go. And procrastination just makes things harder for ourselves. We're up 17, 18 hours a day and we also need to sleep. So there's really no need for us to be making things harder. We do a lot in a day. So the best thing that we could possibly do is to make things easier for ourselves. There's some ways that you can overcome procrastination and make things easier. And some of them are just start getting things done. Stop making excuses. Once you start to get things done, you're going to see progress. And even the smallest amount of progress is going to be motivation for you to keep going. Set a timer for yourself. Give yourself 15 minutes to clean your living room. And, do this for every room in your house. And before you know it, your house is going to be clean. Reward yourself. You just spent all Saturday morning cleaning your house. Go get yourself a manicure. And by doing that, you're giving yourself the time that you need. Just like that I talked about yesterday, like making sure you're making time for yourself. Ask somebody to check in on you. Accountability is huge. And I'm not saying that, you're not responsible enough to get things done or that, you can't be trusted to do things on your own. But when someone's holding you accountable, you're going to make sure you get it done because that person's going to be checking in on you. Focusing on one task at a time is another big part. We get overwhelmed easily when we know that we have a lot to do. We already know what needs to be done. So just focus on getting one thing done at a time. And I'm going to say this again because I'm a firm believer and I live by a schedule. Schedule yourself. Make yourself a schedule every day. Give yourself time to make lunches, give yourself time to cook dinner, give yourself time to work out, give yourself time to spend with your children. Make a schedule and follow your schedule. Doing these things will make things easier for you, and it's not something that you're going to be able to do overnight. It's going to take time. Procrastination is a habit, and habits are hard to break. So, when you start small and you keep going, you'll build the momentum to get done it, and pretty soon, before you know it, you won't be procrastinating anymore. Thank you guys so much for jumping on and listening, and hopefully you find some of the tips useful. Bye.